But I was also dodging the lasers like they were nothing. Now there are flying fireballs and a floor of spikes. What the heck is going on with this place? How do I pronounce that?
Zainanger Mines.
In this 3 random games video, I played 3 games but I only have 1 life in each of them. How long will I last in each game and how short is this video going to be? Well, let's find out by jumping into line off. So in this game, we have to jump over these green lasers while collecting dust. The lasers start off slow but begin to speed up as the game goes on. I'm surprised that I jumped over 2 lasers at once. So this is where the game gets more difficult. But I was also dodging the lasers like they were nothing. Until I got hit by one and lost the game. Well, that was quick. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. But before we move on, if you're enjoying this video so far, then leave a like and subscribe. Next game is a Keys Path, which is a platformer and puzzle game, so you'll know that I'll be great at this one. This attempt was so close, but I wasn't able to get out without death. Each death in this place had me frustrated. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this video would nearly reach 20 minutes if I kept most of my failed attempts. This level was pretty easy to beat if it wasn't for the fact that I'm stupid. I didn't realize that I needed to hold the button to make ice blocks. Anyways, let's begin with the first level. This place is very pretty. After seeing the title of the game, I chased this squirrel for a bit before finding this mysterious cube thing. Then I was thrown into the second level, I think. In this level, I was able to use the buttons to create platforms. But I couldn't use the buttons to move once they are placed down. And after messing up, I was able to get to this area, which had spikes. Annoying but easy to dodge when you can place down blocks. I was a bit confused at this part because I don't know how to get up there. I also wanted to be safe and wanted to use the bigger blocks. Then I failed the jump because the platform that I placed down was too low. So I had to go again. But I was finally able to get past that area. This place had fireballs falling from the roof, so I had to block them. Then somehow fireballs were going upwards in this part, so I had to block them as well. Now there are flying fireballs and a floor of spikes. What the heck is going on with this place? I had no idea how to get past this area, so here's some sped up footage of me trying to figure it out. And I'm dead. I do want to play this game in a one random game video in the future, so be sure to look out for that. Anyways, let's move on to the last game. Last game is hard-coded, where we control a robot with one button. Also, this game is another puzzle game, so that's great. Now let's just grab this and go through this portal so that we can begin. Chapter 1. How do I pronounce that?
Zainanga Mines.
So looks like we need to grab that key, but we also have to get past these security bots. We need to time this perfectly so that we can move past these things. I was able to grab it, but I now have to go back to open that door and go through the portal, which turned out to be easier than I thought. Now this level was pretty difficult. I was able to grab this first arrow, then I had to wait for a bit until I could get past this thing to get the second arrow. Then I grabbed the down arrow. I had to time this right so that I could get past two security bots. And I timed it wrong, so I had to restart. Also, does restarting mean that I technically lost a life? I don't think it does because I don't die when I restart, and I also couldn't beat the level if I didn't restart, but I wanted to know what you guys think about me resetting in these types of videos. I quickly got back to where I was and managed to get past this bot before messing up again. I sucked at timing stuff in this game. Alright, I'm back here and I was finally able to grab this arrow. Then I was quickly able to grab this arrow. And afterwards, I was able to beat the level. At this stage, I couldn't walk to the right, so I had to go on these conveyor belts, which pushed me to my death. Which was very fantastic. Well, anyways, if you want to watch more of my content, then click any of the videos on screen. Anyways, adios.